fan, it's Cowboy Nation, it's Cowboy Legends for Life. Coming back at you again with another video with my hopes that you like the last one. And it's Cowboy Legends for Life coming back at you a little more sober. Okay, so last night I got a little drunky poo from my drinky poo, and I haven't enjoyed myself and stuff like that. The only thing was missing. I wish my brother was here to watch the game with me, because I usually go to his house most of the time and watch the game. But I had him in thoughts and prayers. Anyway, I gotta tell you, I want to make my little synopsis of the game last night, yesterday afternoon. That Cowboys against the Giants, and it was a fantastic display of offensive power by the Dallas Cowboys, regardless of what the team they played. I don't care where everybody's now backtracking now, or from the talking heads. I knew that was going to happen. They were going to start backtracking. See, Dak's not going to do this. Dak's not going to do that. Does Dak deserve the money? He needs to do this to try to this is a prove it deal. Prove what? He's already proven he made the money. He's already proven he can do. He's already got the contract. It's a matter of signing and agreeing and dotting the I's and crossing the T's. That's all. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. They just say anything. They get in front of a camera. They say, we're gonna pay you like this little money. Just act stupid. And that's what you see with these talking heads, acting stupid. Okay. Dak Prescott already earned his money. He's already got a contract coming on. Okay. So what does this prove it crap means? Okay. And this video is about Dak Prescott. The next video is going to be about somebody else, whatever, or with Dak Prescott in it. So, because I want you to know that that's my quarterback. That is my quarterback. I told you all along. From the time he came into the league, what this guy is, what this kid is, and he's proving it even more and more every time he goes out there. Okay. So all the Dak haters, go ahead and hate. Nobody cares what you think. Go ahead and hate. You don't like him? Too bad. Okay, you would think you're gonna wait for another quarterback to come so he could be a true blue. This ain't no damn Andy Reid. Andy Reid don't live here. He didn't like Smith, so what? This is Dak Prescott. Anyway, here's the point. All right, Prescott put up numbers that were pretty damn solid. Now, the last time he played the Giants, he had almost 400 yards in that game. Zeke was on the sideline that game. Okay, in that Linehan, as we explained to earlier today, and again, I think it was yesterday, that Linehan was told to take a break for the day. That last game of the season, last season. Okay, take a break. You know, we got this. Go ahead and take a break. And so they drew up a plan with Garrett and Moore and Dak to come up with what they did against the Giants the last game of the season. They put up 36 points. You see what I'm saying? So. So it was proven that Linehan was done. And then when we got to the postseason with Linehan in there, the play calling was absolutely atrocious. Dak had to go RBO in the second half just to bring them back to almost winning that game. But the defense faltered this time. I guess they were tired for being out there, and then Linehan he was trash. But that's the past now. You understand? Moore is proving already that he's got some plans for this team, and I'm happy for him, man. You know, and then you got my boy Bad Dog calling him the gender bender or something like that. You know, that's so unnecessary. That's so ugly, man. Come on, Bad Dog. You better than that, man. I bet you wish you had more right now. So anyway, the thing is this, all right? I told you guys, this is not about when he just what is he good enough to play in the NFL and the Newton Pruitt thing. This was about player personnel. This game, Dak's first game in his life in the NFL, all was about player personnel. Who did he have with him? Okay, remember now. For instance, the receiving core was like was Hearns, Thompson, Terrence Williams, Bryce Butler, Swain, Beasley, Noah Brown, Tavon Austin, and others too. But you forget one thing about the other two tight ends. Jarwin, he was on this team. He's on this team last season, and he was really coming to his own late. Though he started to come into his own, he was late during the season, and he didn't really fully got it until that time, right? At the same time, he had Witt no longer played for the Cowboys until this season, Okay, he was gone. So Dak Prescott did not have a lot of receivers to work with. They weren't Class A receivers. They were not. You know what I'm saying? Until Amari Cooper came here and changed the entire dynamic of the field of play. Okay, and helped to open the field up for even Ezekiel Elliott. It opened up the field for all the other receivers that were on the field. Michael Gallup as well. I mentioned him. All right, I mean, he's a rookie. So everybody wants to criticize him. He can't get the job done when he didn't have really the full spectrum of tools to work with, and he didn't. Remember now who he had. He also had Dak's that no longer was on the team. You know what I'm saying? Just think about this. Terrence Williams is gone. Bryce Butler gone. Swain gone. Okay. Thompson gone. Now Hearn's gone. These are guys, man. Noah Brown is constantly hurt. He's always constantly hurt. Every single season he's been with the Cowboys, he's never had a full season, even sitting on a sideline in his life. Okay. You have Tavon Austin, who was a good addition for what he is as a scat back, now a receiver basically. But the thing is about him is that he gets injured a lot too during his career, and plus he dropped a lot of critical passes. He did good this season so far. So far, I like the way I see him as. So far, I like the way he looks. Okay, but you know, I just hope he can keep it up. I did not trust him. If I was Dak, I wouldn't trust him either. He dropped two critical touchdown passes last season. All right. So with that, you know how T. Will was. He was responsible for about six passes bouncing off his freaking chest and into someone else's arms that year. That was the last year, the year before, 2017. And the last year when he got hurt, you know, he did the same thing. T. Will was horrible, man. They got rid of him. And you mentioned Dez Bryant, what he did. Dez Bryant, T. Will, Bryce Butler. They are not on nobody's team. They are not on anyone's team. Understand? So this is what Dak had to work with. So now you got weapons like Amari Cooper. I mean, they made an instant connection. Okay? You got Dez Bryant, who, when you had Dez Bryant before, who always wanted you to throw to him no matter even whether he was open or not. And most of the time, he was not open. Okay? So he made a big bone about the situation not being thrown to, even after he's been thrown to, and then dropped the ball. So that was he was working with that. So guys, you can sit there and say that Dak Prescott, he's not coming to the home. Those guys who hate Dak Prescott, Prescott was good from the beginning. He was getting better as he went along. You understand? Nothing told me more about this kid during the preseason of 2016. I was sold instantly after watching him play. Because you know why? I've never seen any quarterback other than Roger Staubach with that type of poise. Not one. Okay? Until he did what he had to do. He found an open man and he tried to get the game in his hand, whereas that he would not turn it over. Okay? Basically like that. So this is what I saw. So now you see now you got a full array of weapons now. And not to mention, Zeke wasn't even a factor. He didn't even play. So this crap about Dak Prescott, man, they're talking about right now. Well, he's gonna earn his money, man. You know, he's got to show up. This is a prove it to you deal. Proof what? He's already proven it. 32 freaking wins before the season started. With an array of sorry ass fucking receivers like this. Come on, man. Come on. He's got a whole lot better more receivers now. Cobb is incredible. You got my man, Gallup, man. Gallup is going to be a factor. I think he's coming into his own immediately. And I'm happy to see this with him. You got my boy Jarwin. Look what he did. Look how dangerous he is, man. You got a tight end who, just like Gronk, who go out in the open field and burn you down the field. I mean, you can't do that with Witt, but Witt, he knows the sticks. He knows where they are. He can get open. You can't cover him. If him and Dak got that connection, okay, and they always did, okay, and he finds an open spot, you cannot cover Witt. You just proved it. This man burnt somebody and got a touchdown last night. He got a touchdown. His first game back in over a year. He got a touchdown. You understand? So all those Cowboy fans who are saying, "Oh, this is an embarrassment bringing him back," you see how wrong you are, right? Okay, so I tell you, Prescott may be in talks with MVP candidates this year again, like he did in his rookie year. Okay, so And I'm gonna tell you something. This big titty head that struck again, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Lord Brunson, man. Big titty head said that no quarterback in the Eastern Division who could come back in the fourth quarter like Carson Wentz. He said that. No one can do that. Notice he carefully said the division because he knew he would piss off other people by saying that, because there are other quarterbacks who are far better than he is. And Dak being one of them in his own division. Okay? And so Dak's got 14 come from behind wins in the fourth quarter. This clown says that no one in the division can do that what Carson Wentz did. He's like a big mammogram. I think he should put a cover titty on that big ugly ass head he got. Okay? Get a bra and cover that big titty head, man. What the hell are you talking about? Carson Wentz only got 5. Yeah, he threw for 300 yards. Okay, Dak threw for 400 yards a game. And you know what? Next week they play the Redskins, the same team that the Eagles played, right, and beat. And they should have. I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, if the Redskins want to win, they're gonna have to get a coaching change for real, because this guy is not it, man. He shows too much of cowardice. Okay, he played not to lose instead of trying to play to win, and that's not good. Okay, and given the fact that the Eagles are a good team, okay, you can't do that with them. All right, you got to play to win, not play to lose. Play not to lose, and that's what happens. This guy did not want to go over it in fourth and inches. Okay, fourth and short, and he didn't want to take the risk, and he kicked the ball. That changed the complexion of the game right there, because the offense saw that he had no confidence in them. You understand? That's what happens. That's why Garrett gets criticized a lot in the past years, because he's a guy who knows how to call plays but don't know how to switch in critical times. Okay. And so with that, Cowboys fans, I'm telling you something. You're going to see Dak Prescott already got 4 touchdowns. This is not a mirage, okay? This is what he is. You give him true weapons. You give him people around him. Don't give me that shit about the quarterbacks that don't need nobody around him. Tell me what Deshaun Jackson did yesterday, okay? And the other receivers they got, Alshon Jeffrey. Is that people around him? Did Carson Wentz throw the ball and ran down here and quartered himself? Shut the hell up, okay? And then it didn't really start taking off until they started using the running backs in the second half a little bit more, okay? Before that, they were playing like shit. That's period. They forwent the damn running game. Think about that for a second. I told you. I don't give a fuck what kind of quarterback you think you are or which quarterback you think you have, okay? You don't implement the running game properly, you will not win. With the exception of Dak Prescott, he didn't need a real running game because he was just all over them damn Giants, man. That play action, the way this Cullen Moore placed it and the RPO, I swear, man, you ain't never seen anyone that open the entire game like that in any game in a long time. Okay, so with that, guys, next video, that's going to be something with, I'm going to have a video of about the defense. All right. Now with the game was just went out of hand. The Cowboys had control. I didn't like the way the defense really played. They bottled them up, of course. They stopped the Giants in the critical points, okay, to keep from scoring. But I didn't like them giving up that much yardage. And they didn't sack, but they did sack him. But just want to call they did sack Eli. However, okay. Eli threw the ball down, which should have been a sack because he was already in the grass, and that was intentional grounding. Everybody wants to make a big stink. They didn't call a flag in the end zone when it was called knockdown Ingram, right? But because Eli was in the grass, you can do that. You can do that. So stop with that crap, okay? Once Eli was in the grass, once he threw the ball down that was intentional grounding, and they called it. It should have been a sack, all right? That you can do. You can knock down the receiver, cut the crap. Because he couldn't get the ball out to anybody, and nobody was around. He couldn't get it out to the past line of scrimmage. So that's an intentional grounding. Come on, Giant fans, don't you know the game? Peace.